Good morning and welcome to more Pokemon Stadium. It's been like several weeks since I last recorded this game, but all that we have left to do is Gym Leader Castle. In the interim, I have, well, actually, let's read the rules, because I don't think I ever actually read the rules. Open to all Pokemon. Okay, anything can open. I enter with 6, we choose 3. Oh, no level restriction. So any Pokemon up to level 100 may be used. Oh, okay. Gym leaders and their underlings use level 50 Pokemon. However, if you use Pokemon over level 50, their Pokemon will be the same level as your highest level. Okay, so I could actually set all of my Pokemon to level 55. Essentially, as long as they're all the same level, they can be used. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, that's fair. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. But, you know, now we know. So, let's go ahead and register some Pokemon. And I want to register from my team here. Maybe as I level up further and continue going through Crystal, I will get everyone else to the same level as Zog, and we can do it that way. But for now, we're going to bring in Zog. I'll look at some of these stat windows briefly for anyone who hasn't been watching the Crystal playthrough. So we've got Zog the Tyranitar, who is an extreme powerhouse. He does have rest, so he can heal himself, and leftovers to, you know, also restore himself a bit. Otherwise, we have Sesso, who is our special defense tank and also special attacker. Fun move of Flamethrower just because we can. It's our token Psychic type. Got Ice Beam for some coverage, and Surf because it's very strong. Alright. Klungo, our physical attacker. Shadow Ball to hit Ghost. Thunder Punch just in case. Return replaced Strength just because it's going to be stronger. I have been spending some time and money on Klungo to make sure that their friendship is really high. Probably not max, but still really high. And Dynamic Punch is a Hail Mary. Also, the Pink Bow is on Klungo. Mystic Water is on Sesso to power up her water moves. And Pink Bow is on Klungo to power up her normal moves. So in this case, Return. Rouge is our status person and also extremely speedy. Toxic, Confuse Ray, Attract, all there to just stall out. Sharp Beak to increase the damage from Fly. Fly being my only actual attack move on Rouge. But if I really need to stall something out, I can do that. Strong strategy would be switch in to throw on Confuse Ray and Toxic, and then switch out to, say, Zog to tank. Alright, we've got Kit with Charcoal to power up that Flamethrower. Otherwise, we've got Earthquake, Thunder Punch, and Swift. One of my few Pokemon on this team that actually has a move that will always hit in Swift. Which, as we've seen in Pokemon Stadium, can be extremely useful. Pretty much an all-arounder, but pretty high special attack over everything else. And Lady Wu, another all-arounder. Stat-wise, pretty meh, honestly, but they do have really good HP. But between Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Waterfall, they've got amazing type coverage. They've got something against, I think, all starters. Against all starting types. They really just have amazing coverage. With that Ice Beam, they're even good against grass types, which is one of the few things that can really hurt them. Waterfall would hurt ground types, which is another one of the things that can really hurt them. They're just really good. They're just really strong, and that Magnet will increase their Thunderbolt, and I can Thunder Wave to slow anything down. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and register these guys. Alright. So, we can go ahead and use our registered Pokemon. Now, considering this is the Flying Gym, probably going to be using Lady Wu. Nothing in the world can match the beauty of bird Pokemon. Bird Pokemon are cool. I like birds. Oh, you've got a lot of really good birds on this team, too. Alright, fair enough. Well, Lady Wu is an obvious choice, so is Zog. And actually Sesso is pretty good here, too, with that Ice Beam. So I think that's really just going to work out just fine.
We bring you this battle live from the Gym Leader Castle. Will the challenger be able to overcome the waiting trainers and conquer the castle?
Alright, now this is the first gym. I think it's going to be pretty easy. They do get harder as you go, but this first one I'm not that worried about. Frankly, we conquered Prime Cup. I think everything else is probably going to be fine. Now, because Zog is level 55, all opponents I fight are going to be level 55 as well, but I still don't think that's really going to be an issue. Oh, he's actually faster than me. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Lady Wu is not the speediest Pokemon. They're very well-rounded. Well, I'm just going to do another Thunderbolt. This fly won't do a heck of a lot. Yeah, not a heck of a lot, so... Alright, well, we'll just Thunderbolt this guy. And this will probably take him out. Yeah, I kind of would have been surprised if it didn't. Honestly, the 5-level difference probably isn't going to make that much of a difference. I guess if I really get stalled out, I could grind. Or not necessarily even grind, just transfer in my team again when they're a higher level, which they will naturally get to as I play through Crystal. So that is an option if I really find that I'm struggling in any of these matches. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I just really don't. I think it's going to be fine.
Whoa! KO'd by one hit!
Alright, let's see what his last bird here is. Interesting that they're not using Mudslap at all. That was kind of Faulkner's whole gimmick. His gym's entire gimmick was using Mudslap, so a little interesting. Then again, maybe Faulkner himself will be doing that. Alright, there goes Natwash. I don't know why the bird trainer was naming everything Ash, but sure, whatever. Now, in the Gym Leader Castle, there are no continues, so if you fail, you just start over at that gym. So there's no continues, you just have to beat everything in that particular gym without losing. This first gym, of course, only has the two trainers, the gym leader and the trainer in it. But okay, well, this is certainly a team. I mean, Zog is still good here. Kit is still good, Zog is still good here. Lady Wu is still good here. Actually, Kit is also good here. Now that I think about it, but I think Sesso is, well. I'm actually not sure if Sesso or Kit would technically be better. Actually, I think technically Kit would be better with Thunder Punch over Sesso with Ice Beam, just because Delibird is also Ice type. But, yeah, let's go with Lady Wu. We'll pull in Zog if needed, and we'll pull in Kit. Why not? The reason I'm not starting with Zog is because Zog's rock move is 90 accuracy instead of 100 accuracy. Like Thunderbolt. So I'd rather be using Thunderbolt than Rock Slide, but Zog definitely would be doing more damage and could take a lot more damage. But his moves just aren't as accurate.
The first gym leader is Faulkner. The flying type
I also don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, so...
What strategy will the challenger employ against him?
Alright, well, we've got Gym Leader Faulkner, starting off with Fearow. Alright, now this guy's probably going to be faster than me, but we'll start off with a Thunderbolt. Okay, so he does use Mudslap, just like in his gym. Or just like in the Gen 2 games, I should say. It is super effective. It'll be super effective against everyone I've brought. If I take too many of those mud slaps, I'll just switch to someone else. Otherwise, I'm not that concerned about it. I'll just do another Thunderbolt. He's going to do another mud slap. We'll see if I can just take him out with this Thunderbolt. If I miss, it might be time to switch. Now, an advantage of bringing Kit in this battle is that he has Swift, which doesn't miss, so it doesn't matter if he gets mud slapped. It also won't be super effective, but it won't miss. Alright, so we're switched over to Noctowl. Now, I wonder if he's going to continue doing mud slaps, or... Okay, he is going to just continue doing mud slaps. To be fair, they are super effective. They're just not very strong. But they do lower my accuracy, and they are super effective. Alright, well, I've had my accuracy lowered 3 times, so this might not hit. It did not, okay. I'm gonna switch to Zog and try for a Rock Slide. He's probably gonna hit me with another Mud Slap, but we'll just try Zog. I can afford to switch around. There's no continues in this, so it doesn't matter if you lose a Pokemon in the fight, as long as you win the fight. Interesting, that Noctowl actually has more HP than Zog. Not by much, but he does. Huh. Zog does also have leftovers, so I'll just recover some health. But we'll try for that Rock Slide, see if it works. I mean, each of these guys only has 10 Mud Slaps, so if I really have to, I could literally just tank them all with Zog until they run out of Mud Slaps and then switch to someone else to take them out. Obviously, that's not something I want to do, but it is technically something I could do. Because I think he's used 3? Yeah, he's used 3 Mud Slaps at this point. Yeah, here's his 4th. I mean, I'm going to keep using the Rock Slide and see if it works. Oh, we got a crit that time. Oh no. Did 20 damage instead of 10. I won't actually be able to fully recover from that. Oh, there we go. And I got a crit. Fair enough.
Whoa, KO'd by 1 hit. There's only one Pokemon.
Alright. Let's see what the last one is here.
Oh, it's Pidgeot.
Oh, Pidgeot. Okay, fair enough.
Pokemon now.
Now, I'm tempted to just go ahead and switch, but we'll go for another Rock Slide. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Mud Slap. Honestly, it's one of those situations where he really can't kill me with Mud Slap. So as long as I just keep trying to use Rock Slide, eventually he'll run out of Mud Slaps, or I'll hit him with Rock Slide. So, like, he's not gonna take me out with it. Although, I will run out of Rock Slides before he runs out of Mud Slaps. Although I also wonder if he will stop using Mud Slap as soon as my accuracy is as low as it can get. If that's the case, then I can then just switch to someone else to hit him with an electric move. Or maybe I'll just hit him with a Rock Slide anyway and take him out. As long as I hit him with a Rock Slide, he'll go down.
What'll it do? It appears to be impervious to damage.
Yeah, Zog definitely is impervious to damage. Do we hit? We still do not hit. Alright. Well, let's keep trying. Oh, he's not doing Rock Slide. Okay, he's doing Fly. Well, I definitely won't be able to hit him with Rock Slide this turn because he's flying. But since he is not hitting me with Mud Slap anymore, I'm actually just going to switch over to Lady Wu, who won't take very much damage from Fly because it's, you know, a flying type move against an electric type. Then I'll hit him with Thunderbolt. He'll probably switch straight back to Mud Slaps, but I should be able to hit him with a Thunderbolt if he's only used one Mud Slap on me. I could also Thunder Wave to guarantee a Paralyze, but I think I'd rather just Thunderbolt. Yeah, he's going to switch back to Mud Slaps, but not that concerned about it, frankly.
What's this? It withstood that easily. Yes, it's working.
But did it work enough, announcer? Did it work enough? No, it did not. Yeah, I didn't figure that would fully take him out, but one more Thunderbolt will do it. Alright, this will lower my accuracy more. However, as long as I get one more hit on this guy, he goes down. So, it's probably fine. No? Okay. I'm going to try one more attack with Lady Wu, and then I'll probably switch. Just because... Well, I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I could just let Lady Wu faint. There's literally no penalty for letting your Pokemon faint. It's not like you get to continue anyway, if you don't have them faint on you. So, I could just let her faint. It didn't matter, because I hit him with Thunderbolt anyway.
That settles this battle.
Oh, that animation.
That's it. Stage clear.
Alright, down goes Faulkner. Oh, what'll you do if my Pokemon's wings get damaged? Why are you asking me? What are you gonna do if their wings get damaged? They're your Pokemon. Alright, well, down went Faulkner, so next up we've got Bugsy. We've got 3 trainers here for Bugsy, so it's gonna take a little bit more. We'll just continue using my registered team. I'm good with that. And let's see what we can do. I bet you don't know how great bug Pokemon are. Says the person with a Rattata and a Geodude? What? Okay, well... Let's see, what do I want to use here? Rouge is strong against the Paris, the Spinarak, the Yanma. Not as strong against Shuckly or Geode, but is fine against the Rattata. Zog is actually good against everything here, so we're just going to pull in Zog. Kit has, I think, something it can use against everything here, so we'll pull in Kit as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring in Sesso. Sesso has Flamethrower, so we'll bring in Sesso. All right.
The challenger has advanced to the Azalea Gym. The first opponent is Chad, a bug catcher.
Alright, what's the over-under on this bug catcher using the 2 rock types and the normal type? I mean, technically Shuckle is also a bug type, but what's the over-under on him using... Well, there's the Geodude. I was gonna say, what's the over-under on him using both of his non-bug types? Alright, well, let's just Earthquake. It'll probably be sufficient. It's 150 power with Stab, 300 power because he's weak to it. And my attack stat is... Oh, wow, it actually didn't take him out. Okay, well, he's going to go for a Dig. I can just do another Earthquake, though, because Earthquake hits people underground. Because this is Gen 2. So that actually makes it 600 power, because it does double damage when you're underground. Alright, well, that'll work. Rattata? Shuckly. Alright, fair enough. Now, Shuckle is a defense and special defense tank. I'm going to go for the Earthquake because I think it's still super effective. I don't think Bug resists ground. And it's the only thing I have that would be super effective that Zog can use. Oh, no, okay, I guess Bug does resist ground. Interesting. Oh, he's got Rock Smash. Oh, that's right. Earthquake is no longer Stab. on Zog because Zog isn't a ground type. He's a rock and dark type. That's fair. I'll try the crunch, but I don't know if it'll do more damage.
What'll it do? A light hit.
Pretty equivalent damage.
There's the attack.
Alright, he's gonna go for rollout.
That was a glancing
It's... I mean, it'll continue to gain power, but it's not gonna do a whole heck of a lot to me, so I'm not that concerned. Let's go for a rock slide. Maybe that'll do a little bit more. I'm just trying my different moves, seeing what hurts the most. Now, rock slide could miss,
Super effective.
but it did not.
Oh,
Does rock not resist rock? Well, learn something new every day. I guess I should have just rock slide. Or rock slid? I don't know. In the first place. Sure. Okay. Well, we've got the Yanma, so I guess he didn't bring the Rattata. Fair enough. Sonic Boom is actually probably the best thing he could be doing. Static 20 damage. Well, we'll just use Rock Slide. He'll be 4 times weak to it. And I got a crit anyway, so... There we go. Yeah, I'm bringing a Tyranitar into these. I'm not that concerned about the Gym Leader Castle, frankly. It took a while to get my Crystal team really, you know, squared away. But now that they're here, I'm really not concerned. These guys are all going to wreck shop. Alright. Well, down goes the Bug Trainer. Looks like we got twins next. I'll be surprised at how strong we are. I don't think I will. Okay. They've definitely got an aesthetic going on. We got Clef Clef, Pika Pika, Hop Hop, Jig Jig, Sun Sun, and Led Led. Fair enough. Okay, well, again, Zog is very good here. Sesso is actually also extremely good here against everything except for Pika Pika. And Kit is also just very good here. Actually, I think I might want to use Kit first, because Kit is actually just good against literally everything. I mean, I don't have anything that's going to be super effective against Jig Jig and Clef Clef. But, like, he'll definitely have moves for it.
The next opponents are twins, Min and Lin. Don't let the fact that they're children fool you. Overconfidence here could be disastrous.
Alright, so we've got Kit versus Jig Jig. I'm just gonna go with a flamethrower. I don't remember if Jigglypuff has better special defense or physical defense, and I don't think it'll really matter either way. Yeah, one more hit will do it. Charm. Okay, so that will sharply lower my attack, which means I'll just keep using Flamethrower instead of Earthquake. Alright, so we'll just burn this guy, and we got a crit anyway, so it didn't matter, because Grit would have bypassed my stat decrease regardless. But that'll work. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, well, we'll just continue using Flamethrower then. Like I said, Kit kind of has the answer for this gym, really. Super effective, and one shot. Perfect. Alright, let's see what else they got. Hopefully it's another grass type, or bug type. I think they had two, yeah, they had 2 grass types and I think 2 bug types. Alright, cool, we got Sunkern, the weakest Pokemon, I think ever? I think possibly ever. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and Flamethrower, and that should take him out. Yep, there we go. Has worse stats than a Magikarp, just has a better moveset. Alright, well, down goes twins Min and Lin. What do you have to say? Uh-oh. Fair enough. Alright. Well, let's keep on going. All we've got left is Gym Leader Bugsy. Now, he'll probably have... I know he'll have a Scyther. He might have a Scyther as well. No? Okay. Scyther Pupitar, of all things. Weird. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a pupa, which is kind of like a bug thing. I don't have any rationale for why Weepinbell. I can't explain that one. But Kit is good against everything except for the Pupitar, and I can still Earthquake the Pupitar. So we'll bring in Kit. Sesso also has Flamethrower, and also Surf for the Pupitar. So Sesso would be fine here. And Zog has Rock Slide and Earthquake. So we'll bring in Zog. The only thing Zog would not be good against is the Weepinbell. And actually Earthquake would be pretty good against the Weepinbell anyway. So yeah, I think this will do.
This battle is against Bugsy, the Azalea Gym Leader. How will the challenger deal with the onslaught of Bug Pokémon?
Alright. We got Kit out. Let's see what they start with. Weepinbell. Alright, perfect. Kit is definitely the one I brought here that I would want to be dealing with the Weepinbell anyway. Frankly, I think the Weepinbell and the Pupitar are probably going to be the most difficult to deal with just in terms of types. So the fact that we can just take the Weepinbell out immediately is perfect.
Will this turn into a one-sided battle?
Alright, what else do we got?
Oh, it's Scyther.
Scyther. Alright, well, once again, we're just going to Flamethrower this guy. Wing attack, kind of figured. So that definitely did some good damage, but I think my Flamethrower is going to do more.
A furious attack. Drill the weakness.
Not quite a one-shot, but pretty close. We'll go for another Flamethrower here. Hyper Beam! Alright, well, this probably will take out Kit then. Yep, okay.
There it is.
So down goes Kit. Fair enough.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon.
Well, let's just bring in Zog.
Pokemon is ready.
Probably should have brought in Zesso just to give her some screen time. Zog's been getting a lot of screen time, but Zog's really good. So I think we'll just go for a Crunch here. Yeah, they have to recharge anyway, and I think Crunch will be sufficient to take this guy out. It's also 100 accuracy on like Rock Slide, which is why I'm not using Rock Slide. Now against the next opponent I probably will use Rock Slide, but
there's only one Pokemon left to come out.
alright. So let's see, what do we have last? Oh, the Pinsir. Okay, yep, gonna Rock Slide it. Now this thing probably has a Fighting type move. But we'll just Rock Slide him anyway. Yep, Submission.
There it goes.
Critical hit. Wow. Well, he took like 50 points of damage in recoil, so there's at least that. Alright, fair enough. Now this does bring up the point that anything with Guillotine or other insta-kill moves will be able to use them against me. Because they will be equal or lower level, or equal or higher level than all of my Pokemon. So that is something to consider. Okay, Seismic Toss, that's actually a pretty good choice here, because I don't think he would have had anything else that would have been particularly strong for Sesso. But this Flamethrower will probably take him out. Oh, got him burned. Alright, so it didn't take him out, but the burn will probably finish him off, if nothing else.
What's this? A light hit.
Alright. Does the burn finish him? No, 1 HP. Well, this Flamethrower will finish him off.
Now one more.
Alright, well that match was actually a lot closer than I expected.
There are no more
But
remaining
it still worked.
Pokemon.
So,
That's it.
that'll do. That'll do. Bugsy's face there. He is so distraught. It's like he just went to a haunted house. Oh, I was just unlucky. I don't know about that. Like, you got several crits. You actually had some really good luck there. I just had better type matchups.